Hello, beautiful people. Shikima here. I just wanted to stop in to do the reading for my Scorpio babies for today, the 9th to the 15th of July. Obviously, we are dealing with a lot of intense energy at the minute. I really have to touch in on the interaction that Venus is having with the sky, with the Mercury retrograde sort of being in effect at the minute. So this reading is going to be for my Scorpio sun, moon, and rising, just to sort of give you guys some, I guess, divine guidance on what to expect in the love department for this week of the 9th to the 15th of July, with the activation, like I said, of the Mercury retrograde energy and Venus doing the most at the minute, sort of really trying to reflect on how she wants to be loved, i.e. we are then going through a process of identifying first and foremost how we love ourselves so that we can allow for others to be able to love us in the same likeness. Now, I'm going to go straight into it and just set the space for us, guys, and go ahead with the reading. If it does resonate with you guys, definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know, how you've kind of found the energies throughout the week. I'm going to be pulling some tarot. I'm also going to pull some romance card and a angel guidance as far as oracle for us as far as the week ahead. And let's just kind of get straight into it because I don't want to make it too long for us, guys. So I'm going to set the space. We're going to go directly into the energies and see what's to come. Do be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If we do have any newbies in the building that is cross-watching for your Scorpio lover, friend, colleague, whatever it is, just so that you can have more of an understanding, welcome. For my, regulars, how y'all doing? I ain't seen y'all for a minute, but I was inspired to come back into this space because of this Mercury retrograde energy and everything that's going on astrologically. I felt like some guidance would have definitely been needed because I know that it's been a bit of a transit for myself. So if I can do anything for you guys, I just want to be able to do so. At the minute, I'm not necessarily open as such for any personal readings, so do bear in mind these are general spreads. It's not going to resonate to everyone or for everyone because there's a lot of energy sort of coming in, and this is only for those that are needing this specific message for their journey. If it doesn't resonate, let it dissipate. No personal feelings, no hard feelings on my end either. Find yourself another amazing reader here on YouTube to be able to give you the divine guidance that you're seeking. Okay? Without further ado, let's go in and set this space and get to the work, guys. Okay? Like Rihanna out here. Work, 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 work. Okay. I ask that only beings of the purest and highest of vibration are present to provide me with the insight, clarity, and guidance needed so that I may be able to relay and convey the divine guidance, insights, and messages for all those that are uniquely guided to me at this time. I ask that I'm utilized as a mediumship vessel to be able to relay and convey such messages as intended. It is so done. Ashe. Okay, guys, just sort of cleansing the space, my energy, with some dragon's blood. If you guys are interested in candles for the purpose of the work that you're doing as well, I make my own candles, so hit me up. Details will be in the description box below. Right, let's get straight into it to see all of the amazingness that we've got coming, my Scorpio babies, for this week of the 9th to the 15th of July. Okay, what is the divine guidance for my Scorpios for the 9th to the 15th of July, Spirit? What do they need to know? Okay, what I will say to you guys is that you guys have been reckless in terms of the way that you guys have been navigating through the process up until this point. You have been a, how can I put it, hindrance to your own happiness. You have been doing things that are against your best or better judgment, that is also not in alignment with your best intention. So there's a misplacement of your values as well. That's something that you're going to need to address, and that is what this week is going to give you an opportunity to rectify for yourself first and foremost. Okay, that reckless foolishness, something is going to come of it, because let's be clear, we do have Saturn in retrograde in Capricorn at the minute. So there'll be a karmic value to pay for your reckless sort of decisions, thought process, and patterns. Let's not be fooled for a minute, okay? Karma has a way of showing up when you least expect it. So just bear that in mind. What is happening for you guys as well is that you are getting an opportunity to regain your own personal power, and the energies somewhat are going to be almost forcing this into manifestation for you over the course of the week of the 9th to the 15th. Yep. That's what I'm seeing. There's going to be a lot of negative external factors to the situation to sort of get you to a place of making better decisions that are a little bit less reckless, decisions that has a lot more effective planning in place, decisions that will basically give you an opportunity to embark on a new journey where you're able to actually be a little bit more spontaneous. You're able to actually sort of look around you and embrace the beauty of life. It does come with its own challenges. I can see that a lot of you guys are, you know, disappointed with broken home situations. Some of you guys are feeling stuck with the broken home situations that you have created for yourself, because that's what I'm seeing. It has been a process of you creating this for yourselves. But I can see that you'll be a little bit more resourceful. You'll be able to utilize your tools to first and foremost go through a process of forgiving yourself for the decisions that you've made, and then also being able to work through forgiveness with those around you that have also equally been impacted by your poor decision making. Okay, so what is the divine guidance for my Scorpios for the 9th to the 15th, Spirit? Okay, so we have guidance, guys. Okay, so what we have some past and present information for us, and this has a lot to do. Presently, you're very inflexible, like you're unable to sort of budge. The energy is very rigid for you at the minute. You're having to literally, like, the universe is forcing you to listen to your intuition at this point. I can see that there's been some imbalances for you. Like I said, romantically, there's been a lot of breaking promises that hasn't necessarily been fulfilled. A lot of you are being emotionally immature with the situation at the minute as well, as far as facing the issue head on. You're almost trying to internalize a lot of the things that, it's almost like you think that if you don't speak on it, then it doesn't exist. But the reality is, in order for you to really sort of transform and transmute that energy into more of a solid foundation for yourself, you will have to sort of address some of these issues. What I'm seeing for you as well is that, you know, it has felt at times that you've been a little bit confused about what direction to take, because it feels like information overload. Everybody's projecting what they feel is in your best interest, even though really it's in their own best interest. But you're actually going through a transformation of that. You're going through a transformation of your emotional immaturity. You're going through a transformation of being able to be a little bit more bold in expressing yourself creatively. You're actually going through a process of being able to manifest more of a positive outcome for yourself, something that's a little bit less impactful to the people around you, but it is going to take some time. Let's see what the outcome is, because I really want to be able to sort of give you guys some insight into what I can see as far as the past, because there's been a lot that's gone on in the past for you guys, as well as the people that are potentially sort of dealing with you or being impacted by your decision making process. So what is the future outcome for my Scorpios? One card, Spirit. What can we see for the outcome for my Scorpios for the 15th? Okay. Again, I got two cards for you guys, man. It's a little bit intense. Okay, so overall, I can see that it's going to give you an opportunity to create better, to create new, to create something that is in more of an alignment to what you are really truly desiring, and you will be able to appreciate it. But it hasn't come easy for you guys. What I see in the past for you guys is that there has been a lot of injustices, there's been a lot of unfairness, or at least it seems that way, not just to you but to the people that have been impacted, like I said, by your poor decision making process. It seems as though you've been trying to balance the scales. You've been sort of allowing for yourself to be pulled pillar to post, and by doing so, you're not actually being direct, you're not actually being honest with the people that need your honesty, your truth most. It seems as though in the past you've pretty much gone through a gateway of new beginnings. You've gone through an opportunity to rekindle some I guess, opportunities where you're able to create more of a solid foundation for yourself, because that's how it appears at the minute. To you, it appears as though there's a solid foundation. It appears as though you have some stability. It appears as though right now you are at a place where your feet can finally touch the ground again. You're not just floating in the air, being impacted by all of the circumstantial baggage that's going on around you. But in fact, what is really going on with the situation is that you're holding on to, like, you're clinging on for dear life. That's really what's happening. This illusion of stability is exactly that. It's an illusion of stability. And I feel like this Mercury retrograde is going to give you the opportunity to create something different, because it is exactly that. What I do see for you as far as moving forward with the situation is that you will be able to find some balance. You'll be able to find the opportunity to have conversations with people where you're really able to prioritize what it is that you truly desire. You're going to be better and more efficient with your timekeeping. In the process, I do see you having to let some people down, but that was the whole purpose of this transit for you guys, to learn how to say no and be okay with that, to learn how to say no and be comfortable with standing in your truth. And what that does for you in the long run is it gives you an opportunity to be able to be most effective, most efficient in terms of how you want to manifest versus what other people are trying to manifest through you. Okay, I just want to put that across to you guys. I do see the overall outcome energy as well, sort of being the Page of Pentacles, which is at the bottom of the deck. And really, I also want to address, because beneath that, we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So, like, looking at, so these are the last three cards under the bottom, at the bottom of the deck for you guys. So this is telling me that there's been some untruth, some unclarity about the situation, and that's really how things have been sort of manifesting, because one hasn't been able to see the long-term focus or vision. And going forward, one is going to be creating something completely new beyond just that. It's not just about looking at the short-term focus anymore and trying to people please on a temporary basis. It's really about thinking about the long-term prospect of what you are creating. Okay, so we're going to pull a romance card for my Scorpios that are in a relationship, my single Scorpios and my Scorpios in a situationship, because we all need help, child. Okay, what is the divine guidance for my coupled up Scorpios? What is the divine guidance for my coupled up Scorpios? Okay, again, like I said, deception indicator, guys. Like, some of you guys are lying to yourselves and lying to your partners in the process, and because of that, you guys are interfering with what could be a honeymoon period for you guys, but that's being cut short because somebody's wearing a mask in the relationship. Somebody isn't being entirely honest with their person about what they truly desire, and it's really a case of you guys sort of clearing your energy and releasing your ex. Let's have a little look. What is the divine guidance? Okay, so for you guys, for those of you, oh, this is intense. So for those of you in a relationship between the week of the 9th to the 15th, you are dealing with a lot of, I guess, soulmate energy. There's a soulmate connection here, but it is going to bring some separation. It does mean that you guys are going to be spending some time apart. Yes, you feel dearly for this person. Yes, you do feel intensely for this person, but you're just going to have to trust that the separation is going to be what is actually best for you guys long term. And during the process of the separation as well, it's important that you have heart-to-heart conversations with this individual. It's important that you're able to openly express yourself, because, like I said, there's been some deception indicated with the situation. And by having heart-to-heart conversations, you're able to relieve your heart chakra of any imbalances, any sort of how can I put it, barriers that you're using as defense mechanism to protect your heart chakra. It really is going to give you an opportunity to be able to do better in the relationship moving forward. So just trust the process. The separation is required at this time so that you guys can manifest something new. It's going to be disappointing temporarily, but it will give you the opportunity to prioritize a little bit more effectively. Okay, what is the divine guidance for my single Scorpios for the 9th to the 15th of July, Spirit? as clearly as you can. Okay, I guess it don't get much clearer than that. Okay, so you guys are looking for this new love. So new love is coming to you guys. New love is coming to you guys, but it is going to be a waiting process for you guys. This is a love that is worth waiting for. So if you are in a situation where you're single and you're not effectively sort of putting yourself out there, there is a reason, because you're waiting for this true love. You're allowing for spirit to bring to you somebody that's going to really sort of give you the romance of a lifetime, a romance like you've never experienced love before, a romance that is really going to give you an opportunity to feel as though you've never been loved like this before. It's that overwhelming sense, and even as I'm feeling the energy at the minute, it's really quite like emotionally, it's a lot to hold on my heart chakra. It's playful, it's energetic, it comes with sorrow, but that isn't something that you seem to be too taken aback by, because the love and the light and the laughter, it feels like it's worth the sorrow after all. And this new person that is coming up to really sort of stir up your romantic feelings, it is a waiting process for this individual. I think I'm going to clarify that maybe towards the end. We shall see anyways. What is the divine guidance for my Scorpios in their situationships romantically, Spirit? What is the divine guidance for my Scorpios in situationships for the 9th to the 15th of July? As clearly as you can. Okay, so for those of you in situationships, what is affecting you guys at the minute is that there's financial issues and career factors. So some of you guys are really sort of having to overwork yourself to be able to even make ends meet, and that's not really sort of helping you to give to the situationship that has been ongoing for a while. When I'm talking about situationship, it's like you guys are together but you're not really sort of committed to the process. It's like you feel something for this person, but there's so many other factors to the situation which is keeping you guys apart. Also, bear in mind that this is an unrequited love as well. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So the financial issues that you're having and the career factors that you're having are issues that really needs to be addressed so that this relationship can be self-sustaining, and you're going to need to make an effort to be able to actually navigate through this process with this person, so that you can really, like, the person that you're sort of dealing with as well, for those of you in situationships, you are dealing with a soulmate connection, you are dealing with a soulmate sort of interaction, but it really is just a case that there's other factors that is impacting. So you're not able to give your everything to the situation because you're considering your finances, you're considering your career goals, and you're considering, I guess, how much you're going to have to put into the relationship long term to really sort of see things come into manifestation. And just know that as long as you make the effort, those things can actually change. It's only circumstantial and it's only temporary as well. I know it probably feels like it's a permanent fixture because you guys have been dealing with this issue for a very long time, but it too shall pass. Okay, I just want to put that out there to you guys. Final message for you guys. So let's have a look and see what is the divine angelic oracle guidance for us. So what is the divine guidance for my Scorpios for the month, well, for the 9th to the 15th of July? Okay, so everything that's unfolding for you right now during this eclipse season is actually going to come full circle a year from now. You are going through a full cyclatory process of almost shedding your old skin, leaving the injustices behind so that you can really be able to effectively bask in everything that you've created and all the hard work that it's taken for you to get there. So you will start to see things come into manifestation. I want to say by Scorpio season, you'll start to see a little bit more of some of the financial stability sort of coming into, I guess, manifestation for you, but it's not going to be full circle until around about this time next year. I just want to put that across to you guys, where you're able to feel like, okay, I've gone through the transition, it didn't break me, if anything it made me stronger, and I had to go through that for a reason. Again, you'll be able to sort of see things starting to take effect within the next 2 to 2.5 weeks. okay, by the next new moon season. It's interesting because that card keeps popping up for all the readings. What is the divine guidance for my Scorpios for the week of the 9th to the 15th of July, Spirit? As clearly as you can. Okay, so you guys have got a few cards. Damn, I was trying to avoid that. But you guys have got a few cards. So for you guys, Spirit is saying take action, know that you are improving the health of the situation, and learn how to say no as and when required. Okay, there's certain things that you've done in the past that was necessary for you to do so that you can get to this place where you realize that you no longer want to carry on doing things in that way. You no longer want to carry on making those same decisions. You're at a place where you're going to be making better decisions going forward, and in order for you to do so, you need to effectively utilize the word no and say it with conviction. Own it, you know. And as you say no throughout the process, you get more information as to why it was necessary for you to say no at that moment in time. And as you say no as well, don't be so how can I put it? Be very tactful with approaching the situation. So learn how to compromise. And compromise doesn't mean giving up everything that you want so that somebody else can be happy. It means finding an equal balance that is going to be able to make you feel as though you've received something in the process, as well as giving somebody else an opportunity to have spirit, you know, give them a desire that they intended to manifest as well. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there for you guys. I hope that was useful for you. I hope I wasn't rambling on too much because I was trying to get as much in a short span of time. And yeah, definitely be sure to let me know how you've got on this week. Do be sure to comment down below, share, like, subscribe, guys, so that we can really sort of get the family sort of growing. And yeah, as per usual, I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions. Until next time, beloveds. Ashe.